In this video, I'm going to show you the strategy I would use to improve SEO for an e-commerce store on Shopify using blogs. Now, for this, you're going to need a tool like SEMrush, which is the tool I recommend, and I'm going to put my affiliate link in the description below where you can get a 7-day free trial. Otherwise, a tool like Ahrefs, or if you've got some other SEO tool that you can research keywords on, that's going to help you as well, but you're going to need something like this to actually be able to do this effectively, and I'm going to show you why. So let's go into SEMrush. This is it, and I've just thrown in a random keyword. I'm going to do an example. I might do a couple in this video. We'll see how it goes. So basically, let's say the e-commerce store is selling men's running shoes. Under men's running shoes, you're going to have a lot of adjacent keywords relating to the product, which is why you need this tool to find them, which you can then go and target with the blog. And I'll show you how you can go about doing that. So basically, what I would do is I would type in the main keyword that you're trying to rank for. So most Shopify stores will have multiple categories. So basically, you want to structure those into like topics or silos, and then you would want to go into each of those and find the topics that you need to blog about. So basically, let's take the category of men's running shoes, as I've already mentioned. What we can do is we can open two things. So we can open the keyword variations and now the questions it gives us as well. And this is really a good section where you can find things that you should blog about that people actually search on your related topic. This is why you need a tool like this, because it's going to give you this information that you would otherwise not have if you didn't have the tools. So if we open the keywords, the main keywords, so this is not the questions, it's just broad match keywords for men's running shoes. You can go down here and you can start seeing all of the different keywords that people search relating to this. So for instance, we've got a good one here already, best men running shoes. So what you would do is you would take that, I'm just going to open a notepad, and you could take this, and this could be the topic of a blog. What are the best men's running shoes in 2023, 2024, whatever. You've got Nike men's running shoes. That would probably be a product category, but we can put that here anyway. You know, top 10 Nike men's running shoes. That could be a particular topic that you could write about on that. We've got one here about a specific Pegasus 39 running shoe. That could be a review. So we can go like review, we can go top 10 best men's running shoes in 2024. We've already got 3 blog topics already. You see that? We've been at this for like 15 seconds. You would go down this list and you can do this for all of them. So then we got Adidas. So you can do best Adidas men's running shoes in 2024. Top 10 Adidas running shoes for men in 2024. I'm just making these up off the top of my head, but you can see how they're tackling the specific keywords. And now you're going to go down best men's running shoes. The more niche you can find these specific keywords, the better would be. You'd go down the list and you would basically pick up all the different variations that you could blog about, and you can make up blogs relating to the keywords. So there's a degree where you need to just make some organic, natural content that's not always specifically trying to rank for a particular keyword, but it's just talking about that particular topic, and that helps to establish you as a topical authority in that niche, and it makes the whole site more likely to rank. So that's why you want to do this, even if it's not specifically going to rank for that keyword. Like for instance, these blogs are probably not going to rank for those main keywords, because those main keywords are usually commercial intent, and the actual product page or the category page will rank for that. However, it still helps with the topic. Now, I've seen another good one here, for instance, cheap men's running shoes. So you could do that, and you should go, should you buy cheap running shoes for men? That could be a good blog topic, or it could be like the downsides of cheap running shoes for men. You see what I mean? We've got 2 different topics already on that keyword. So if you go through and you do that, you can come up with a bunch of really good topics that you can write about on whatever it is that you're trying to sell relating to your shop. Now, the other thing you want to do is go into the questions, and the questions thing is really a gold mine, because this literally gives you the title of the blog post that you can blog about. So for instance, what are the best running shoes for men? And you can blog about that. You can either answer that with models of shoe, or you could do what to look for, and that would be another thing as well. Like you can use some logic here, for instance, and just go what to look for when buying men's running shoes, because there might be people that don't know about. I mean, personally, I don't even know about this topic. I don't own a single pair of running shoes, and I never have, aside from regular sneakers, and so I don't even know what to look for. So that gives you an example. That would be a good blog post. A lot of people would probably look up this keyword if we typed it in, or some kind of variation of that keyword. And again, even if they didn't, it still helps to establish the topical authority. Now you can go down here, can women wear men's running shoes? You could blog about that. That's obviously an easy one. Still relating to the topic. What do we do? What is the best running shoe for men? We have that. Women wear men's running shoes. We have that. I'm surprised that that's such a high up there keyword, but What? Do men's dress shoes run big? Okay, that's not really relevant to running shoes. Are men's running shoes wider than women's? That's a good question. You can put that in there. Are men's and women's running shoes different? That's also another one. Now, you could lump those three into a one big monster post where you answer everything to do with that topic. But I'm just laying out the topics here to show you the process you could go through to find things to write about. If you sell this particular brand, this would be a good option to actually blog about this. The Nike shoes run small, the Puma shoes run small. So this is clearly a recurring pattern. So what I would do is whatever brands you are selling, I would be making blogs about this, even if that brand is not showing up here. So like, do X shoes run small / big, right? And obviously you'd want to go after the one that is searched, but if there's no search volume or it doesn't show up here, you just write about it anyway. How to style running shoes for men. That's a good one. And see, already we've got, what is this, like 15 different topics probably on this list. How to wear running shoes with jeans, men's. Yep, you could put that in there as well. That kind of falls under this one. So that could be a subsection of this one, or you could just make it its own. It's up to you how you want to go about doing it. But what's the best men's running shoes for? Okay, that must be some kind of disease or something. So you could definitely have that on there. That's definitely a topic. What to wear with running shoes. Yeah. And what you'll start to see is a pattern of keywords that keep coming up. So it's like, do they run big or small? What are the best shoes? Are men's and women's shoes similar? And then like some other, how to style them. And so you can see these topics coming up. So from that, you can also create different variations of blogs that you can actually talk about as well. Now, you can go down this list and find all of the different questions relating to whatever your particular thing that you're selling is, obviously, but I think you get the idea. Now, one other thing you can also do is you can go on Google and you can actually type in a question. So like, what are the best men's running shoes? And then you can see the suggestions here, and this can give you some interesting adjacent topics you can write about. So trail running shoes, so you can add that to your list. For this, we already looked that up. You can see that it's here as well, which means that people are searching it. And then what you can do is, let's say we go back to the actual result, what you can do is see what people are asking, and then you can also try and get in this featured snippet with your website as well by actually addressing this. What running shoes do top athletes wear? That's a good question. So you can add that to the list. What are 3 types of running shoes? I'll definitely be having one about that. Are ASICs worth the money? Obviously that would be if you sell that brand, or if you want to have a competitor's brand and you can say like, maybe no, they're not, you can get this brand instead that's better for cheaper or something like that. But what I was going to show you is you want to try and get down to the people also ask as well, and the related searches. And then here you can see this: best running shoes for beginners, best running shoes for 5k to 10k, best road running shoes. Look, there's so many different topics we have here. So we've already got these 3, but now we got best road running shoes, best running shoes for 5k 10k runs, best running shoes for beginners. You can see what to look for when buying road running shoes, things like that, right? And so you can see how many topics we now have. Within a couple of minutes of searching, we've probably got a good 20 that could expand to a whole lot more as well. So that's how you can go about using your blog. And so then what you would do is you would take these blogs, you would write these blogs. First of all, you would see if anyone has actually written these blogs, and you want to try and do a better job of writing them than they did. So that's obviously a key there. But then once you've done that, you would post these articles. And then what this also allows you to do is internal link from all these blogs to your actual products. And so that's actually going to help to, one, in Google's eyes, make that more relevant, because you're passing more relevance for that particular keyword to your particular collection or the particular product that you're linking to from within these relevant products. And 2, it's also going to get users who land on this, who might be interested in buying them, to the product, and actually make it likely that they're actually going to buy the thing. Because what you also find with these blogs is that people who are ready to buy the thing now will just search for the product, right? So they're at the very end stage of the buying cycle. But a lot of people who are asking questions about these things might not know or might not be ready to buy just yet, but they're looking for information. So they're at the earlier stage of a buying cycle. And if you can catch them at the earlier stage, then what's going to happen is they're more likely to buy from you, because now they know you exist. And if you educated them, then they'll trust you a bit more. And so they're more likely to buy from you. So that's how you get more people coming to your store, by using the blog. So this is the overall strategy that I would use, because it's going to help you get people at an earlier stage. It'll help establish topical authority on the particular topic, which is going to help you rank for the whole thing overall with your whole site. And it's going to help to give you interlinking opportunities to rank higher for the specific keywords of the main category as well. So that's how I would approach blogging on a Shopify store for SEO purposes. Hope you guys found that useful. If you want me to coach you on how to do SEO for your Shopify store for only $49 a month, go to learndominatemarketing.com. And if you'd like us to do the SEO for your Shopify store with guaranteed results, go to dominatemarketing.io, book a call with us there. Catch you on the next one.